I'm Ben with UMT360. We all know how critical robust business cases and a structured approach to portfolio selection can be to ensuring successful project delivery and healthy portfolios. But poor demand management can result in inaccurate estimates. Worse yet, the over-reliance on Excel to manage financials makes it difficult to govern and assess the ROI of competing investments. With UMT360, it's easy to transform the demand management capabilities of Microsoft Project Online and Project Server. Let's look at how UMT360 adds dynamic forms, integrated and accurate cost and benefit analysis, powerful assessment metrics, and insightful reports to help build stronger business cases and streamline capital planning. So let's open up a project in Project Server that's currently having its business case completed. So I'm opening up Innovation Management Framework, and we'll see how UMT360 seamlessly extends Project Server. The first thing to notice is the workflow visualization that clearly communicates where you are in the process. Here we're in the define phase, and I can easily see what information needs to be completed. Let's take a look at some of the forms that need to be completed at this stage. There's nothing that UMT360 really doesn't extend. If I open up one of the out-of-the-box project details forms here, we make these forms more dynamic by adding conditional logic and validation rules. If I simply select a new department here, I'm instantly prompted to add a funding source. If we go from a new investment to the worst case scenario, unplanned carryover, I'm forced to add a justification. Making these forms more dynamic provides the right information to the right person at the right time. Let's take a look at integrated cost and benefit analysis. You can move away from Excel now to capture time-phased cost information directly in Project Server. I can specify the level of information that needs to be completed at each workflow stage. Here we're capturing information by quarter and at level 2 within the financial structure, but I can drill down to capture more information as needed. Just like Excel, I can come in and enter information into the cells manually. UMT360 also integrates with resource plans and the schedules to dynamically sync and pull the resource costs directly into the grid, as you see here. UMT360 provides full multi-currency capabilities if you're managing projects in multiple countries. You can also go away from the total cost of the project to understand who's funding the project. By simply breaking down the cost by funding source, as you see here, on a percentage basis, IT funding 40%, finance 30%, operations 30%. So that's cost. Let's take a look at benefit estimates. Here I can now come in and capture the benefit estimates for this project. Again, you can capture the information at the right level of detail, by year and at level 2, but I can drill down and capture more information as required. Now we have the cost and benefit information captured within the project business case, and we can derive the financial metrics required. Let's move on now to take a look at the assessment surveys. I have 2 assessment surveys in this business case. If I open up the risk assessment, we've configured a survey to derive a risk score, simply by defining the risk questions, weighting the responses, as you can see here, and it automatically derives a risk score. We're also using the UMT360 survey infrastructure to deriving a strategic value score. Again here, mapping back to the business drivers defined in Project Server, able to assess the contribution of the project against each one of the business drivers, and in turn, instantaneously deriving an overall strategic value score. With UMT360, I can also associate this project to other enterprise portfolios. We're not going to look at this now, but in this case, this project is mapping back to this overall investment program and is also impacting this IT asset, this application. So all the information is now available and can be easily reported upon. If I open up the business case summary report here, we can see an overview of the financial contribution. Here looking at high-level financial metrics, cost, benefit, ROI, NPV, the assessment score, strategic value, risk, a strategic yield score, which is taking the value divided by its cost, looking at who's funding the project and in turn inheriting the benefits, even looking at cumulative cost and benefit analysis to derive payback periods. So that gives you a sense of how UMT360 transforms Project Online and Project Server to build a robust business case and streamline capital planning. UMT360 is the only enterprise portfolio management solution built on SharePoint. So you get seamless integration with Microsoft Project Online and Project Server, and even more value from your Microsoft platform investment. Want to know more? Connect with us at UMT360.com and we'll be happy to show you how easy it is to transform the way you manage your product, business capability, program, IT asset and project portfolios.